Hello everyone. In this video, we will talk about prime numbers. Okay, so uh, you know we simplify everything with example, and we try to understand math. We try to feel math, and we are just focusing on the code implementation of math topics as well. Yeah. So okay, today we will do prime numbers. So what is prime number actually, right? So I'm just giving an example. See, if you have five mangoes, okay, so you want to divide five mangoes between two boys, maybe, okay. So you see, you have to cut one mango, right? Because you will give two mangoes to one boy and two other mangoes to another boy, and then we left one mango, and you have to cut that mango, okay. So if you want to divide among three boys, you will have to cut in this case as well. If you want to divide among four boys, you'll have to cut in this case as well. If you don't want to cut and divide five mangoes, then you will have to either give five mangoes to only one boy, or maybe you can get five boys and give one mango each, right? So this is the only two options if you don't want to cut these five mangoes, any mangoes, right? So 1 and 5, only by 1 and 5 you can divide 5, the number 5, but any other numbers can't divide 5, right? So in this case you can say 5 is a prime number. So there are so many numbers like these guys. You know, it starts from 2. 2 is a prime number, but there is no number that can be divide by that can divide 2, okay, except 1. So 1 is not a prime number, 2 is a prime number, and then 3 is a prime number. 4 is not a prime number because 4 can be divided by 2, right? So 5, 7, so this is these numbers are prime numbers. So today we will see a prime number, prime number checker, right? If you give any number, this program will check if this number is a prime number, right? So you see in our screen that we have two header files in the beginning, stdio.h and stdbool.h. So all kinds of boolean functions are written in this file, guys. So if if this file was not there, we couldn't use any boolean function in our program, right? So we have one boolean function here. uh, this function will return boolean actually, okay. So this function return boolean, that means this function will return only true or false, right? So is prime is the name of this function, and then int n means this is a parameter, guys. We will provide a number, right, as an argument here. If n is 1 or less than 1, okay, so we will return false. That means 1 is not a prime number. We are just saying that 1 is not a prime number, and you can't put less than 1 or 1, okay. It will return false. That false means it's not a prime number, okay. So now we have a for loop. So until till the number n, which number we are trying to test or check, till this number we will check one by one, okay. So how we will check? We will start from 2 because we don't divide by 1, right? We will check from 2, and we're just trying to we'll try to visualize, guys. So let's try to visualize this for loop, and we will just feel things, okay. So if you write like, I'm taking a new file, guys. I'm just here for loop, okay. So if you this is the for loop, this is our for loop, and if you take like for the first iteration, right? First iteration, guys, okay. So in the first iteration, I starts from 2. 2 is the starting point, okay. So I I starts from 2. Let's just you know let it be in the capital letter, no problem. I start from 2, and I into I, that means 2 into 2, 2 into 2 equals to 4, right? So is 4 equals to less than or equal to n? So let's say we are just checking 10, right? If we check 10, then 4 is less than or equals to 10, right? Yes, this condition is true, right? So now this will come inside, right? This program enter into this program. So if n modulus I, so this modulus operator, what does this modular operators do? This operator is dividing the number by I, right? So and this is giving us the remainder, right? So do you know what remainder is? Remainder is just like if you divide 5 by 2, then 1 will be remainder, right? The rest 1. Okay, so here if so 2 will divide 10, so 2 will divide 10, it will be like there is no remainder, that means remainder will be 0. So this will be, this condition will be this condition will be true, that means it's evenly divided, then it will return false, that means 10 is not a prime number. Okay, so one thing you should consider here, guys, why I into I is less than or n. We need to understand this thing, why I into I, why we will do this. Okay, so to understand this, if I just give you a, like let's say we are checking 36, right? So how many ways we can get 36? 2 into 18 we can get 36, right? And then 3 into 12 we can get 36, right? And then you can say 4 into 9 we can get 36, and 6 into 6 we can get 36. So if you focus here, 6 into 6, the square number. Okay, so 6 into 6 is 36. If you see other numbers, one number is less than 6, 2, 3, 4, one number is less than 6, another number is greater than 6. Okay, so as we have started from the 2, we will definitely have to check all other things like 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how we will check. Okay, so we don't need to go up to 18 or beyond 18. Okay, because once we check by 2 and it's divided by 2, evenly divided by 2, then it's not a prime number. So we don't need to go beyond 6. You understand? 6 is the highest number we should iterate through, right? So that means all other if it's divided by the square number, that means there will definitely be a divider factor, okay, less than the square number. We understand, right? So here if you take 10, then it will be a it will not be a prime number. Okay, so if you just consider like 17 maybe. Okay, so if you consider 17, then in our first iteration it will be like 10. Okay, so 2 into 2, 4, 4 is less than 10. Okay, so it's okay, guys. And in this so here you know uh, 17 is divided by 2, so it's not a uh, it's not divided, right? It's not evenly divided or equally divided. It will uh, give us a remainder 1, right? So now this program will run again, this for loop will run again. I will increase, right? I will increase by 1. So I plus 1 in the second iteration. In the second iteration I will be 3, right? So 3 into 3 would be 9, right? And when it's 9, then 9 is less than or equals to 10, right? So it will enter into the loop again. So n is divided by I, that means 17 is divided by 3 now, because I is 3 here. So 3 can't equally divide 17. So this will check that, this will prove that 17 is a prime number again. Okay, so it doesn't decide here, it will increase again. I will be 4 here. So when I equals 4, then I into 4 into 4 will be like in the third iteration, you can say this is our second iteration, and in the third iteration our I will be 4, right? So I is 4 here, and 4 into 4, 4 into 4 is equal to 16, guys, right? So 16 is less than 17, right? 16 is less than 17. So in this case we have to give 17 in each case, guys. Okay, so less than 17, this will come into the loop again, and 17 is divided by 4, so it's not equally divided, so it is also true in this case. That means 17 is till 17 is prime number. Okay, so we are checking one by one. So we'll increase one again, 5. Okay, so when 5 is there, 5 into 5, that means this will be, you know, 5 into 5, this will be 25. So 25 is greater than 17. Okay, so here our loop will stop, right? So it will not enter into again. So that means till now our 17 is prime number. Okay, so then it will come out of this for loop, and it will return true. That means uh, 17 is a prime number, right? So in the main function, you see we have integer types of variable and its number, and we are saying to the user that enter a number. So he will enter a number, and then we're taking input. Whatever number he gives, it's the number. Okay, so now is prime number, that means if is prime number, this means that if it's true, if it's returned true, then we will say that it's a prime number. So this percentage d is for this number, so this number will come here. 17 is a prime number, right? And else it's not a prime number. So if you check this here, 17 is a prime number, right? And if you say like 16 is not a prime number. So this is how it works, guys. I hope I hope you visualized the thing what I showed you, and try to write this program on your own, and practice, guys. Okay, see you in the next video, and I will give some more problems with prime numbers, right? Thank you for watching.